What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. We got Miss Keke Jabbar, who is the cousin, honey, of Miss Latisha Scott. She did an interview with Mr. Carlos King, and they got to talking about, honey, how much of a hater Miss Latisha Scott is. I told y'all. Okay, y'all don't like to listen to me. I told y'all that Tisha never wanted Miss Keke on this show because she would spill all the tea, honey, about her raggedy, toxic first floor marriage to Marceau. Okay, I can see Miss Tisha Scott now, honey. Okay, she gonna have a fit after this interview if she haven't already. She gonna be like, Keke got a Dasso. Like, I swear, I thought it was Mel that had the Dasso, but really, it my cousin Keke. Her soul is real black. Okay, it's real dark. I can't believe she got on Carlos' show and lied about me. Yes, she did. Miss Codependent. She ain't got her own brain. So without further ado, honey, because it's only right, okay? It's only right. Let's play that audio, honey. And Miss Robinson will be in and out with her commentary.
The reason why Tisha did not want you to join the show?
Loaded question. Yes, I do. I don't believe that she ever intended for me to be a part of the show. And
Why?
honestly, in my heart, I don't believe so. I don't believe that she wanted to share her spotlight, so to speak. I feel like even though she knows it's something, that I wanted to do since I was a little girl, even though she knew it was one of my dreams to make my way into TV and the things that I want to do, from that point on, I don't think she ever wanted me to have that. I think that it's so hard to say.
She wanted to be the special one that made it in her family, okay? That's what it is, Keke. You know what it is.
I think that maybe, and I could be wrong, I'm just telling you what my feelings are, okay? I think that she and her mother took some joy in my downfall, and I don't really believe that either of them really want to see me, or have ever really wanted to see me succeed.
Why?
Or at least not do better, or on the same level as her. Let me say that.
Of course not, okay? I'm not shocked by this. I told y'all, I got the hater energy from Latisha. Y'all were so busy focused on, but Keke, her cousin, and they blood, and you don't owe nobody loyalty that does not want you to succeed in your life. You don't owe anybody any loyalty, okay? That can't be happy for you when you start winning, when you start getting different opportunities to show your greatness. So y'all have to quit with that. Some of you all are programmed the wrong way. Okay? Y'all always made it be about, oh, Keke owe Tisha so much loyalty. She don't owe her nothing. Tisha is a hater. And for some reason, when this interview was playing, all I could go back to is first season when Tisha and Kimmy accused Mel of acting bougie because she had more opportunities going on in her life. Hell, she invited them to do this show with her. Okay, jealous. Don't want to see another black woman succeed. Okay, and these type of women like Latisha Scott, they are in people's families. I know I've dealt with it. That's why I won't have nothing to do with the women on my mother's side of the family, at least the ones that's in my hometown. In Alabama, that's different. Those women there, friendly, loving, caring. They're really, a blessing, you guys. They're really nice people. But yeah, the women here, honey, no. Too toxic, too dysfunctional, think they know everything, think because they got a good credit score, Okay, they think that because they got a few kids, they may have a good job, like just real, bullshiggity honey that Miss Robinson don't care about, okay? Because don't none of that got to do anything with your character and how you treat people. And do you really genuinely wish people well? Can you be happy for people when they succeed? So that's what I care about. But yeah. So I have always felt connected to Keke, like I understood her and I knew her situation with Latisha. Cause I done been through it too, been pit against cousins. So I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like.
You believe that? Why do you believe that?
I don't want to believe that, but it's just so many things that happen, that makes me feel that way. Their actions make me feel that way.
Is there actions based on what happened while you were kids and teenagers, or are there actions based on something that happened since the show has started?
Both. All of the above. Things that happened when we were, teenagers. Of course, they don't necessarily matter today, but they do kind of roll into present, times. So it's kind of like adding on, so to speak, expansion.
So you're saying that, in your opinion, right, that you feel like Tisha and Miss Wanda, they want to keep you here while they remain here. That's always been the case from your point of view since you were kids. It obviously translated now that your cousin is on a big TV show, your mom's a part of it too, and that they never, in your opinion, they never wanted you to be on the same level as them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely. Not on the same level or past.
Not on the same level or past them.
I have dated men. That's like what she's talking about. And, you don't realize it until the relationship is over. You're like, damn, I was going through that. I was dealing with a hater. Okay, somebody that can't clap for you, that's hurtful, guys. It's really hurtful. And, I just really feel bad for Keke. But like I said, honey, behavior reflects intentions. It's always there in somebody's body language towards you, their tone, how they speak about you when you're not around. A lot of times these snakes will slip up and, you'll tell them some good news or, you got a new job or, you got more opportunities coming in your life. And they like, yeah, that ain't nothing. But such and such, they got this going. Yeah, they got this going. See, you're not the only one. See, they love to downplay, your success and the opportunities that life is bringing your way. They love downplaying you, having you in competition with other people. Yeah, you're doing okay, but it's not as good as such and such. And meanwhile, such and such ain't even on your damn level. Okay, so yeah, like, child.
When you found out that you were going to be the main titles and be officially a part of the show, did you hear from Tisha congratulating you, Miss Wanda, or anybody?
Tisha did call me. She did. And she said that she saw me, her friend saw me there shooting that day. And she knew it was for main title. So she did call me and congratulate me that day. She did.
That's good. So yeah. I think that shows the fact that she's proud of you, right?
Carlos, that ain't shit. Okay? People can say anything. It always comes out in their behavior, their actions, how they're moving. Okay? So,
I think it shows that too, but see, remember what I said, their actions make me feel different.
That's right.
What happened recently to make you feel that way? Not when y'all were kids and young adults. What happened recently, right, to make you feel this way? Did anything happen recently?
Yeah, some things did happen recently. I don't know if I can get into a lot of it right now because people have to watch.
Oh yeah, okay, right. Because we're still filming. Let me ask you this then: did anything happen before the season started to make you feel this way, or was it afterwards? Was it while you were filming this season?
No, I felt this way all along. Yeah. But when Tisha and I have talked, then I started to feel like, well, maybe I'm wrong because other people have also fed this into me, And I feel like maybe I'm wrong after we talk and we have a genuine heart-to-heart. But then her actions, she started moving different. And I'm like, well, we did have that talk and she seemed sincere. I was sincere. I thought she was too. But her actions are not lining up with what she's saying.
And believe your intuition, Keke. It will never steer you wrong. Okay, a lot of times, you guys, we get caught up that this person is our boyfriend, our our husband, our cousin, this is my best friend. It don't matter what the title is. Okay, people are always showing you their intentions towards you. Okay? So she had a feeling, that Tisha didn't really wish her well. She had that feeling in the pit of her soul. And your intuition is that voice that you don't really want to hear from. You don't want to hear from your intuition all the time telling you to get rid of that long-term friendship. Telling you that person is just a one-sided friend or family member, and they just want you to do all the work, to keep up the relationship, to keep it going. You don't always want to hear that, so it is hard, it is painful, to get rid of people that you love, but that's one thing you have to realize in this life. You are sometimes gonna walk away from people that you love, that you care for. But you have to love yourself more than anybody and know that you deserve the best. So I'm glad she's listening to that voice. I'm glad that Keke is not on some bandwagon bullshiggity with the fans, because the fans just want her to be Tisha's cousin, and that puts her in a box, and that puts her in a situation where she's being loyal to somebody that's not really loyal to her. Because a real cousin that wish you well will clap for you, will be happy for you. I knew the bitch was horrible. What was it, all last season? And then when she did that damn Lamb Chops play along puppet show, I knew it then. I said, any idiot that would take time out of their damn day to put up some type of puppet show. And what's bad about that puppet show is Tisha thought she was clowning Mel and Keke, but really, honey, we see who the clown is. You the real clown. Okay?
She's saying she's proud of me, but she's not giving me proud of you vibes.
Earlier, when you said that Tisha congratulated you for doing the main titles and officially being part of the show, did you ever say thank you to Tisha for the opportunity of being on the show? Because obviously you're on the show. Okay, so you have to say thank you to her.
Absolutely.
Because I want to say, and Raindrops, tell me if I'm wrong, but I want to say, unless I'm wrong, and listen, I could be.
No, she did say that. I didn't thank her.
I was going to say, she told me on my podcast that you never said thank you.
Of course she's going to say that. What I noticed with Latisha is she's a dark-sided Libra. She lies, and she lies. I actually have a cousin that has that sign, and she would lie all the time to make other people look bad. That way she could look good. And I think it has something to do with y'all damn sign, where y'all trying to have this balance. Like the Libras that I know, they don't want people to see them in an unfavorable light. Look at Monique Samuels. She quit that damn show, Love and Marriage DC, because she saw that the fans was beginning to see her in an unfavorable light. That's why she quit, because it was too much. I'm being found out. I'm being challenged. And they really feel like it is their right to act like a maniac, to treat people like shit. It is their right to be entitled to people in their lives. They're very nosy people. We get that from Tisha, but Tisha has a way of polarizing things. Y'all remember when she got mad at Kimmy? Because Kimmy stayed cool with Mel. Well, you didn't want to hold Mel responsible for trying to ruin my marriage. And Kimmy had to tell her, yeah, but you was trying to ruin her marriage too. Well, the stuff I said, it was true. No, it don't matter if it's true, bitch. You're still being hurtful. Like, damn, can you be accountable? And that's why Kimmy got her ass down to their last reunion, not this past one, but the one before that, and she said, no, me and Tisha would never be friends in real life outside of me marrying into the Scott family. Okay? Because she saw that, Tisha is really not this innocent, lovable person. She's jealous. She's jealous of Keke. She's jealous of Mel. She's jealous of Mel and Keke's relationship with each other. And I'm not shocked that they're falling out because everybody getting along. I mean, I thought it was a nice effort, for everybody to put differences to the side, but it was, it just wasn't going to last because there's too much underlying tension there. Okay, especially coming from Tisha, who has a lot of disdain for the women on the show. I bet Tisha misses Destiny. Okay, she loved it. Destiny became her friend after Destiny and Mel fell out. People like Tisha love to triangulate. That way they could feel like, pick me, I'm the chosen one. She's the true definition of pick me. So, yeah, Tisha is full of it, but she didn't want Keke on this show because she knew that Keke would expose her ass. Keke knows where the bodies are buried. Okay? I told y'all. She didn't want Keke telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth about her sorry-ass marriage to Marceau. She wants to keep up this facade, and that's what Libras are known for, this image. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, we've been together for so long. What she said at the one reunion? I've been married for over 15 years. Like, put some respect on my marriage. Bitch, we ain't gonna put no respect on nothing. That man that you talking about, he don't even respect you. So, girl, anytime everybody on the damn trip gotta beg this man to say a few kind words about you, girl, ain't nobody jealous of that. And let me make this statement. Let me make myself perfectly clear. Okay? Y'all need to stop saying that people is jealous of Latisha's marriage. Nobody that I know of that has any sense wants to be in a relationship or marriage with a narcissist, a demon-possessed person, a person on that demon time, a person that is neurotic, chaotic, they're selfish, they're self-centered, self-seeking. They feel like you are supposed to worship them like they are this God. They are to be put on this pedestal. They don't like people that have confidence. That's why Marceau, he has such a disdain for Melody. He doesn't understand her confidence. And that's why Martell felt the need to cheat on Melody. I keep telling y'all, but I don't mind reiterating. That's why they will cheat on you, you guys. That way you can question and doubt yourself, and you could, have a first floor mentality and, not love yourself, right? And worship him, and he gets to come and go as he pleases. Marceau and Martell, very similar. Very similar. The only little difference is Martell appears, because I told y'all he be using his kids. He be using the whole, oh, I got all these kids, I love them so much. If you love them, you wouldn't put their mother through hell. Okay? So, yeah, but it just looked like Martell, emphasis on the word look, it looked like he want to spend more time with his kids than Marceau. When Marceau is with his kids, it looked like it's a chore. It's very unnatural. It's inauthentic. Okay? I'm just saying.
I did. That is not true. That is not true at all. At all. After we did the Brown Girl event, I thanked her before and after because I had so much fun doing it.
But did you thank her since you've been a part of the official cast?
No.
Is there?
Why should she? Shit, if the bitch don't wish her well, Carlos, why should she thank somebody that don't really want her on the damn show? Okay, I told y'all, I played y'all the audio. Mel is the person that's responsible for giving this girl some camera time. Her own cousin didn't even want to do that, but y'all claim that she owe her all this damn loyalty. Make it make sense. Okay? You got to focus on the treatment that person is getting from that person, not the fact that they are family. That don't mean nothing. I told my mother one time, you are a woman that is my mother, but you just so happen to be my mother. And her eyes got big because I'm letting her know, I see you and I see the things that you do. And it's not very motherly. So I treat people accordingly and don't apologize. Shit. Okay?
Reason why you haven't?
Because she really didn't have anything to do with it. And she chose to kind of go against me in a way. It looks like the perception is that I went against her. Really, it's the other way around.
What did I tell y'all?
Because when I told her that I was coming on to the show, she was like, okay, well, it was like, girl, really? Girl, congratulations. She was just like, well, yeah, they asked me, if you wanted to come on the show. And I told them, no, not, I didn't think it was a good time.
Bitch, when the right time go be, Tisha. Okay? That's a hater. Look at Carlos's face. His eyes all big. I don't know why he's shocked. Okay, I don't know why people don't see Tisha for the person that she is. Okay? She's not a nice person. Just because you know how to play victim, that don't mean you're a nice person. She's very manipulative. She always wants everybody to take her side. Okay? Take my side. I'm right. I'm your cousin. In Kimmy's case, I'm your sister-in-law. You're supposed to be on my side. That sounds like a little kid. Somebody that's an adult that has arrested development.
I was like, okay.
She said that to you?
Yeah. Yep. I was like, okay, cool. And she was like, yeah, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm like, well.
All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and read the comments, honey, to see what the people thought about this here interview. You guys, when I first heard it, I was cracking up. I thought that it was just so funny. It was so funny, like how shady Keke is. I really like her, you guys. I told you, I always like Keke more than Tisha. She just seems more real, more relatable, just more down to earth, more cool. I feel like I know what I'm getting, right? Like, that's the spirit of Keke. So one person says, it's so refreshing to hear Keke tell more about her family dynamics. I have very similar issues with my family and aunts pitting me against my cousins because they were so jealous of my mother and made her life a living hell. I understand exactly how Keke feels about family members wanting you to be below them because you grew up with some societal advantages that they didn't. I wish these type of family dynamics were showcased and discussed more within our community. Ooh, I agree. Growing up wanting to have a strong and close relationship with family members that you sacrifice so much for that are jealous of you can mess with your psyche. It can. It can cause anxiety. It can cause depression. It can cause you not to trust people, not to open up. Okay? It really does mess with you because you begin feeling like, well, damn, if my family treat me like this, what do I expect from somebody I don't know, a stranger? Like, it just makes you more protective of yourself. Okay? I told you all that certain things that you go through in life, it has a way of changing you, and sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. Honestly. Another person says Keke has a big, bright, and positive personality. Yes, she does. The person goes on to say, I would love to see more Keke-centered scenes to keep the show fresh and entertaining. I agree. I want to see Keke as a mother. I would like to see more, with her. Another person says, I believe every word Keke has said because she is completely transparent and calls out her own issues. Exactly. Another person says, she had spoken on Tiffany. I didn't really want to address that, on this recap, but the person says, this further gives me pause with Tiffany. She lies effortlessly. She sat right here and acted as if Keke was coming for her with that father statement. Yeah, that's how that looked. Oh, and to clear that up, because y'all remember when Keke got called out for saying, Tiffany, I know who my father is, and we thought she was being shady, but Tiffany had accused Keke, I guess behind the scenes, of not knowing who her father was. And instead of Keke addressing her within the moment that it happened, she waited and it lingered, and it ended up coming out at Mel's etiquette brunch she had for the girls. So yeah, that's how that went. I believe Keke though. I'm glad to know there was a backstory behind that, because I was like, oh, Keke, that was so shady. You didn't have to say that. But now I get why, she said that. So another person says, Keke done said Tiffany dresses like she shopped in her ancestor closet. I know, like when I tell you Keke was being so shady, but I was like, guess what, honey? Miss Robinson, honey, is here for it. Yes. Another person says, I love that Keke is getting her chance at one of the dreams she's always had. Welcome to TV, gorgeous Keke. Honey, that was a tongue twister, honey, for Miss Robinson. Another person says, I believe Marceau did what he did to Keke. I guess they're talking about him revealing her issues that she's had in the past. So if Keke ever revealed all she knew about their marriage, her character would be questioned and the fans wouldn't believe her. Now the person says Tisha was cool with Keke coming for people in her defense. Exactly. That's how she is. That's why I'm side-eyeing Kimmy, because you can't go from being neutral to now you up Tisha's butt and you taking up for her, because what you're doing is you're perpetuating the problem with her being immature. Like, Tisha's very immature. She has arrested development. She feel like you supposed to be on her side all the time. Okay? It's like, shit, you don't even ask your man to be on your side all the time. So why you expect it from other people? And then somebody said, well, Tisha is spoiled. She ain't spoiled. She ain't getting what she want and what she need. Okay? So another person says, Keke brought up a great point about how insecure women respond to confident women. Exactly. And that's why Tisha never saw it for males. She don't like confident women. And a lot of people will always try to say, oh, just male is, she's just nasty, and they see male's behavior, but they don't see the little subtle, bullshiggity that Tisha be doing. I see it. I know a hater when I see it. It's very obvious to me. Tisha isn't aggressive with how she do certain stuff. So that's why people be like, no, I feel bad for her and you hurt her feelings. She's so sensitive. No, you ain't sensitive. Shit. If you were sensitive, you would watch how you treat other people. That's how I feel. Another person says, I love Keke. She is as real as she can be. She is very intelligent. I remember one season when Keke said she grew up on a nicer side and had more opportunities compared to Tisha, and they always disliked her because of that. It's sad when that's the kind of family dynamics that you have. Yeah, it is sad. Another person says, Keke, I have thoroughly enjoyed listening to this podcast. I have learned so much about you as a person and your family dynamics, especially with Tisha and Miss Wanda. It's been so enlightening. You're intelligent, beautiful, kind, caring, and a wonderful person. Despite the personal issues that you've experienced, I have the utmost respect for you. Take care and continue to speak your truth. Yeah, Keke a whole what? She used to be a professor. I was like, come on, Keke girl. She say, honey, she is educated, honey. Okay. Another person says, Carlos sitting quiet as a church mouse, letting Keke spill her guts, knowing this ish finna blow up. He literally looked stunned but excited for another season. Yeah, I was paying attention to that too. Carlos was cracking up at Keke, honey. Especially how she was dragging Tiffany, honey. Carlos was like, honey, I made the right choice in casting her. I think that Keke is good for the show. I do. Another person says, love me some Keke. Her genuine spirit flows through the screen. Yes, it does. Another person says, I think Miss Wanda has the biggest issue with Keke being anywhere near Tisha's status. I was going to skip this interview, but glad I didn't. Damn, why you didn't expound on what you was just about to say? I hate when people do that. Stop doing that. Another person says, I honestly feel like Tiffany and Stormy had a talk about their true feelings about Keke. You don't think they like her? Once Stormy switched on Tiff, she was taken aback. I think both of them have a shared disdain for Keke, and this is how they bonded. Yeah, they over there trauma bonding. That's what people do. They will trauma bond together, honey, to dislike you. You can't even stand on your own, honey, to hate me, the queen, honey, okay? Another person says, people who get a kick out of family feuding is pathetic. Well, shit, it is what it is. I don't think anybody that I know is getting a kick out of this, okay? Tisha and Miss Wanda is the problem. They the problem. Another person says, Tisha just wants to be the only one in the family that has gotten this opportunity. Exactly. Another person says, Carlos knew Tisha didn't want Keke on the show. That look was because he didn't know Keke knew. Thus the fake surprise look. Ooh, child, y'all just calling out Carlos, honey. Woo. Another person says, Keke is an awesome person and was an excellent professor at AAMMU. Okay. Another person says that it's weird that Tisha is pressed about Keke telling her thank you. Exactly. Especially when you didn't even want her on the damn show. I know that's right. Okay. So, and Mel is not even the person, going around saying that, Keke owe her a thank you. I think Mel said that season 1. She said, I don't need no thank you from people. I do what I do because I want to do it. I really, truly wish people well. And I like that. That's more genuine. That's more sincere. Another person says, Latisha only wants guard dogs. Clearly, Keke was not off on this interview because look what is happening now. Latisha wants Keke to do well, just not better than her. Yeah, you guys, those type of people are out there. They will be there with you when you are struggling, when you have addiction issues, when you have, any type of hurdle, you're going through in life. And then as soon as you start to get your shiggity together, honey, it's like, yeah, I don't want nothing to do with her. She ain't beneath me no more. We ain't on the same level no more. So yeah, people switch up. Okay. Another person says, although Keke is not likable to me on the show, she is a very beautiful and intelligent woman. Why you don't like Keke? She a whole vibe. She a vibe out here. Okay. Another person says, Keke has grown on me and she is funny too. I know that's right. Another person says, optics-wise and what Keke says she has going on, she is in fact doing better than the snots 1.0, not 1.0. Despite their pseudo fame, which has plateaued over the 5 seasons, I believe that is the issue. Keke can surpass and will always surpass the Snots, especially if her family goes in as a potential leading cast member of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Keke and Mel, the realest of the cast. Tissue is a true copycat of Mel and Keke. By the way, the Snots are the biggest losers in the reality TV game. Ooh, child. Tell us how you really feel, honey, okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that, honey. I will be filming Couples Retreat, so you can look for that first thing in the morning, because I got to catch up on that. You guys, Miss Robinson has been busy. I had to spend some time with my baby. We took a road trip and went to the amusement park and went out to dinner. And honey, you know, I enjoyed my little vacation. Okay, now it's time to get back to work. Okay. So anyways, honey, that's all I got to say about all of this. I still will be doing that birthday reading of Amber Rose, Tiffany Pollard, and Jocelyn Hernandez. So look out for that this week. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.